Sangye Shindu Mite Uwagi Roku Namda Shinla Chiparsho Guru Ratna Mandala Kamniyatayami Chudan Soki Chonamla Chamchu Padu Dadni Kapsuchi Daki Chenyen Gipe Sunam Ki Jola Penchir Sangye Duparsho Chedam Soki Chonamla Chamchu Padu Dadni Kapsuchi Daki Chenyen Gipe Sunam Ki Jola Penchir Sangye Duparsho Chedam Soki Chonamla Chamchu Padu Dadni Kapsuchi Daki Chenyen Gipe Sunam Ki Jola Penchir Sangye Duparsho Shogity Schmogity. You have homework?
Yeah.
Coming right up.
All right, let's go.
Additionally, I have a copy of the
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Still
So the first is 3 Tibetan words. Sema Sepa.
Life
Oh, the end of life?
Yeah.
Your life doesn't wear out.
not extinguished.
Oh, same.
Yeah, life or not.
Not
Life not or no.
Sorry.
Sera Nga.
The life before, previous life.
yeah.
Yeah. And then,
These lives.
and then Yun Tu Su.
You the shoe.
Stream enterer.
Yeah.
Or entering the stream.
Shoe.
And then the first question is, what is like when karma and life both used up?
Death.
You're an alpha?
Karma and life. Oh.
It's awful quiet in
Yeah,
here.
come on.
That's the first time it's been
You
quiet.
die and it's bad.
Yeah.
You die and you go to the hell from human.
Yeah,
That
right.
sounds
And
good.
then you die from us helping, and then move on to the.
But that's just the
Wait,
order
that's
he put in the
Yeah, he has an order. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
You want the
keep
order?
yeah.
keep going up.
What if you're bad time?
In the sutras, keep going up.
Yeah, in the center, keep going. It's very hopeful.
Noah to Sundro to Ida.
Yeah.
That's the order he put
To
to
Semi-Devas.
to me to Hua.
Did it know what it seemed like, right?
Yeah,
That's the order
like
he put in the book.
Yeah.
I didn't put up all the things, but
It goes up and down.
You're right, he said that.
Yeah.
In
yeah,
this case, you die as a preta.
yeah, you take birth as semi-deva and then die as semi-deva and then take birth as human being.
Okay, that's
Okay.
one possibility.
Yeah, it's in the sutra like this. And then what is like when karma and life not used up, but activity is used up?
You get a big house.
Four fruit.
Yeah,
No. Yeah, 4 fruits.
four
Okay.
fruits.
Mango, banana.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Yin Shin.
yes, yes.
Very good.
Yeah. Stream enter and then once return, no return, no.
Nice.
And then the third one is what it's like when karmically happy in the physical state but unhappy in the mind.
Oh,
Normal people.
Robin Williams.
Yeah, Robin Williams.
the different. I forgot about that.
You're the artist.
Did somebody
That's
answer
like
it?
rich people, something like.
Elon Musk.
Normal people who are.
He's stressed out about
Yeah,
his
Tesla's
business.
not.
Yeah.
So this is the causes that you're talking about here. Cool. And an explanation of the situation. Very cool. Thank you.
That's the homework.
Yay. All right then.
You take the plane, boss.
Okay, here we go. Oh, take the plane. Yeah. Still. Okay, go tongue.
D-top-6-2 J
Wait, who's got the plane? Nick?
Okay.
D-top
D-R.
D-top tar C-2 J Pei Ma
May.
Ba
Good.
Lei Ni Xin Du
Good.
Dog Shay Tu Dorje Dot Tu Tapu Lei Nam Lei Kang La Dot Ji Wang Dang Ki
Yeah.
Ki Wang J Yang Kiang Tu Ngao Wa Yi Lei Nam Miao Shay Jia Wa Dak Bu Dang.
Good. All right, not bad. So this verse doesn't come from anywhere else, and it's not quoted anywhere else, and it's not a great verse. It's a little confusing, so there's nothing I can do about it. But anyway, Dita Siksu Chepa. So what's Sikche in Sanskrit?
Prosthetic?
No.
Shloka. Okay, a verse. So a lot of Buddhism is written in poetry, and this is shloka. And don't confuse it with sikas word, right? Different spelling, T-S-I-G-S, right? So six means a joint or verses in joints, okay? Leini shintu top. You know all these words from DCI actually. Lei is what? Karma. Shintu nine. Shintu I have in the Kukpa example.
Very.
Yeah, extremely. And you know top shi,
Very powerful.
the four powers. Okay, so those words are all here in the first line from DCI. Karma is extremely powerful. Okay. And in ancient times, the most powerful thing was Vajra. Okay, diamond. Okay, and the root Vaj came into English as vegetable because it was believed that vegetables were very powerful. I don't believe that, but it's believed if you eat them, it's better than eating meat, for example. You get more powerful. Okay, so Vajra here is always the example of powerful. It means diamond. What's the connection with thunderbolt? Some people say thunderbolt.
The tip of the thunderbolt had a diamond on it.
Yeah, they believe that lightning has a diamond on the tip, and that's why it can break a tree or something like that. Big tree, okay? So Vajra, sometimes they say thunderbolt.
Is there a saying that the thunder god is using
A Vajra, yeah. Yeah. So sometimes the meaning of Vajra is the lightning, okay? Okay, Dorje Tabun, Le Nam Le, and it's kind of a joke, okay? From karma, so the word for from and the word for karma is the same. It just happens to be a coincidence, okay? So from karma, which is as powerful as that diamond on the tip of lightning, okay? You can't avoid it. It will always get you. Kala Daki Wang Che Kyang. This is the part that's not very clear, but it cannot mean in a good way. It has to mean in a bad way. So you could, even powerful people. So normally Dakla Wang Chepa would mean to have great self-control, power over yourself. But here it's got to mean those in high position or something. Okay, those who are powerful position. Even those people can. Dungyang Wai Le Nam Nyong.
I was going to call them suffering. They will experience
Yeah.
suffering, dude.
It might have been instrumental, but we have nothing to compare it to. Okay, we don't have anything to compare it. I guess we could check the Sanskrit. We do have the Sanskrit for this text, and I have a suggestion for Dr. Wu, which is going to slow down this text. There's two versions of this sutra. There's two good versions of this sutra, and they were so good, and they're different. One is shorter, one is longer. I think we should take the two versions and make a better version. I think we should combine the best of the two versions and make a new version, because the two versions get weak towards the end. They're messed up. You can see they're messed up. They're so old. They get a little chaotic at the end. And I believe if we carefully study the two versions, we could collate a new version, which would be more complete and more clean, because it's not clean. This starts to degenerate now. So far it's been very well structured. If you want to be beautiful, do this. If you want to be rich, do this. If you want to have time, do this. And then it's going to start to get a little chaotic, and it feels like pieces got lost. So
Two different Kangyus?
in the Kangya, there's two different versions. Yeah,
In Chinese also.
yeah.
Should
And
we check the Kangyus maybe, or?
say again?
Should-
No, I don't think it'll help. But you can try, but I don't think so. Even the Sanskrit is chaotic. There's something messed up. So I think we can restructure it a little bit. We can put out a combined version. Okay. And Ben Galmi's helping with Levy's version. So it's been translated into French about 100 years ago. And that person was a nerd, and he compared the two versions, and he did a long chart. But that doesn't help you. I'd rather take the clear parts and put them together. And it would be better. Okay. Anyway, karma is a very powerful thing. It's like a vajra, okay? And even because of it, even those who are very powerful people will still suffer from the effects of karma, okay? And it's called a parkit sikche. It's an interstitial verse. And Jamyang Shepa did it in his Siddhanta. He just throws in, it's kind of a verse to wrap up the meaning before he moves on, okay? And it's a tradition. It's like, let me give you a little poem about suffering. Then it goes on to the next subject, okay? All right. Go ahead. Oh, wait, who's got to play? Nick? I got the wrong one too.
Ga, ka, ga, sha, she, rang, sang, kya, cha, sange, shi, yu, wa, ra, la, si, yun, jun, wa, la, jun, pa, la, san, J, te, jing, no, nyang, ne, te, la, ring, shi, long, de, tu, yu, war, say, jing, no.
Nice.
Not bad. I had trouble with the first four syllables because they're not Tibetan. They must be Sanskrit. So I started trying to find Jangakar. I started looking for Jangakasha. And then I had an insight, which you should have. If a syllable has a prefix letter on it, what?
It's Tibetan.
Yeah, it must be Tibetan. Okay, it cannot be Sanskrit. Okay, so Zang is not a normal word in Tibetan. And the Tibetans use za for ja in Sanskrit, like Jataka tale. The stories of the Buddha's life would be zataka in Tibetan. So you want to say jang, but it's wrong. This is a Tibetan word because it has a prefix letter. They don't put prefix letters in Sanskrit. So zang is a rare word for wise man or wise person. And there's only one place where it comes, which is Dozanglun. Dozanglun, very famous. I mean, I guess it's not that famous. Yeah, yeah. That's like when you say, "There's this famous guy. What's his name?" Yeah, Zang means very, very wise, and Lunbo means a fool. There's a famous sutra called the Sutra of the Wise and the Fool. And that's where it comes, okay? Zhang, okay? So we can say the wise man, okay? We don't know the wise man. And then the next part is a Sanskrit name, okay? His name is Gakasha. And it occurs nowhere else, anywhere, in 10,000 books, okay? So it could be misspelled. If you assume it's misspelled, you can spend days on it. Maybe it was Gakasha or Gagasha or it was Gagaka or, you know, and it's hopeless. So all we can do is go to the Sanskrit and take whatever's there, you know. But there is no story of him. Now Levi had access to the Pali, and he spent his life on this book, and let's see if he found anything. So Bengami, okay, Bimala? Yeah. He's got to find all these personal names for us. Because I don't want to spend the time. Personally, I don't want to spend the time. So if he spent the time, God bless. But it seems to be instrumental, okay? So it's the subject of the sentence, okay? Gakasha did something, okay? What did he do?
Stayed in the went to the place.
He was Nyam. Second line in the middle.
Meditate.
There's the verb. No.
Thinking about.
Yeah, he was thinking to himself. Okay, Nyam means think to yourself. He was thinking to himself, Jin.
I would give.
Yeah, I want to give something. What? Sen.
Sandalwood.
Sen means food. Okay. Senche means foodstuffs, victuals. Okay. Senche. I would like to give some food to a Rangsange.
A self-made Buddha.
Yeah. Now, two questions. Is a self-made Buddha self-made, and is they a Buddha?
They're not Buddha.
Yeah, they're not. So explain, Stanley.
Self-made Buddha is not a Buddha.
So why are they called self-made?
Because it seems like they don't have a teacher in this life.
Good.
They reach the out.
Good. But
Actually, they have been taught for many lifetimes before this life.
yeah, good. Okay.
By attitude. Like,
So maybe there's some application in DCI. You know, we don't know. That's your guys' problem. We have two nice people, Mexico, China, and it's their problem. But there will be people who understand this stuff easily without hearing much because they had it in their past life, okay? But they still need to I like the example in Russia, in the ballet. They're very serious about their ballet. And they will go take kids who have a high aptitude for ballet. You know, they'll find a 10-year-old or 8-year-old who has a good aptitude for ballet, and then they kill them with training. So this is the head of the Bolshoi Ballet said, we have to do it this way. Find someone who's already the best in the country, and then start their training. You see what I mean? It's like pick somebody with a super aptitude, and then give them the best teacher. You see, so then they're gonna make some kind of a ballet monster. You know, the Russian ballet dancers don't like to dance with the American ballet dancers because they can't jump, they can't do anything. Okay. Anyway, Rangsange Shik. If you ever get a chance to go to ballet in Russia, you should go. They bring the kids over here. They bring the teenagers to dance with the professionals here. Yeah. Anyway, what is it? Marinsky. Rangsange. Shik. What's the Shik?
A.
Yeah, a self-made Buddha. By the way, they're not a Buddha because...
They're not bodhicitta.
Enlightenment.
Huh?
They're arhats. They didn't achieve.
Yeah, they just reached nirvana. They didn't reach enlightenment, which is what I was complaining to John about yesterday, because he was supposed to, in his homework, he's supposed to talk about the difference between nirvana and Buddhahood, which in DCI language we called peace and perfection. Yeah, something peace and perfection. Okay, but he didn't. He just stopped his homework. So anyway, Rangsange Shik. A self-made Buddha. So if you do something for these guys, it's a very heavy karma.
Wait, just
Okay, if someone saw emptiness and you make them a watermelon juice, it's a very heavy karma. But if they're rangsangye, if they're already nirvana, that's a super heavy karma. Okay, so he's thinking I would like to give some food to this rangsangye. Okay, where?
In Varanasi.
Yeah, in Varanasi. So here's the Tibetan spelling of the cultural capital of India. It's like Xi'an or Chang'an.
Sir John.
Varanasi has been for 5,000 years the cultural capital of India. And Sir,
He went to Varanasi.
yeah, in Jen. We had it yesterday.
Yeah.
In Sugang's text.
Yes, me.
Yeah. It's the high honorific to come. Very high honorific. Yeah. So Tibetan has 2 or 3 languages. If you're speaking to a teacher, you use different words. And then if you're speaking about a Buddha, you use different words. 3 levels of. There's 4 or 5 levels actually. Chimbala.
He went.
So he had this plan to give some food to Pratyeka Buddha. Right. And but he ring sheep. Yeah, good. Learn means to pass time. It took him a long time to get around to it. Okay, he was busy, and he didn't do it right away. Okay, lente, to yul means for time to pass. It's similar to we had yesterday.
Len.
Come on,
Time.
Ndawa.
Oh.
Like Nyangende. No.
Oh,
Yang
yes, that one.
Aonda'a.
And
Yeah. Okay. So along, you'll also implies procrastination. Okay. So you are. Then say chin.
He gave him the food.
What's the difference between jin and chin?
he gave past.
Yeah, good. Past tense. Chin. Say chin. Present tense. Jin. Past tense. Jin. Okay. Okay. So it's important that you pronounce things correctly. Okay. He was thinking to give it, and then he gave it. Okay. All right. Now, what's going to happen to a person like that who delays important things? Let's go, Tung Tung. You want another phone? I got another one. Whoa. Who's got... Stanley, come on. She's off somewhere in
Varanasi.
near Beijing or somewhere.
Papa, pure, kyang, nga, jo, su, nyu, lang, na, tu, yu, la, tu, ta, na, sen, ni, pala, pata, pu, se, kang, sa, te, ta, la.
No, ta. She was right.
Da.
Da. Bu ni
Nice boo.
sen bu ni
You got a nice boo.
sen te la lu mi te bao.
Wow. Yeah, so boo is the only one that's hard. We say boo, but any other one we say wah.
Wa.
Okay, all right, here we go. Deyang and le de.
From that
Those
karma.
karmas.
Yeah, good. By that karma, something happened.
Oh.
In his sechima,
Future life.
good. In his next later life, okay, he papagyur.
He became an artist.
Good. He saw emptiness directly. Just by giving pizza to a powerful object. You see what I mean? Yeah. Just give that. So,
Now we know.
what's the kyang?
But
But good. Ngato.
But before that,
Ngato means in the morning.
oh yeah,
Ngato. Ngato means in the morning. Sunyom.
He
The
was
goodness.
doing his,
Virtue.
It's not
he
sunam.
was doing
oh,
his
he begged for
meditation.
food?
Nice. So sunyom means to go and ask for food before your lunch, right? It's a monk. The monks, when they go, they have to finish before noon. So they go in the morning. So in the morning he'd go to ask for food. And lang here means to ask for. It doesn't. It's not the verb len. Okay, it's a different verb. It's to request your morning food. Okay, lang na. Tu yul. We just had it.
Long term.
Yeah, there was delays in getting his bowl filled. Okay, got it. Split karma, which is somewhere in there. There's a life tool. Okay, split karma. He became Arya, but it was always late getting his food. Tuyula tupa. Tupa means no. Tupa here means to strike or to hit. Tuk means to meet. Like tuk machung means I didn't meet him today. So here it means it took a long time. Tuk means took a long time. Okay. What's utuk mean in colloquial? Utuk means I'm at the end of my rope. Okay, you should learn it. Utugne. You know, if you say utugne, I used the old coffee in my drawer because I didn't have any. You know, I was desperate. It means I was desperate.
DBUL.
Utuk. No, it's au, I think. But it just is a colloquial. It just utugne. You'll hear it a lot. It means like I was desperate, so I dug around in my drawers and I found some old coffee, and I used that. Or I had tea because I was ushintu utu. I was desperate, super desperate. Okay. Anyway, tuk has a lot of meanings. Tupana senye.
Found.
Yeah, got his food, acquired his food. Okay, nyambatabute. So he's just being used as an example for, and here comes the example for, sem dewa, lumi dewa.
Yeah, a happy mind, but a not so happy body.
Yeah, so we are exploring what's the karma to be a happy person who's hungry. Okay, the mind is happy, the body is not. Okay, so we're exploring the mushi musum really. We're exploring the combinations. What's the karma to be happy in your mind, but not have money, for example? And what's the karma to have money and not be happy, which we already had? Now, hopefully, he'll cover
Both.
Yeah. I don't know if he's gonna go there. Actually, he is gonna cover it. Here we go. Okay, tang tang.
Tang sa la la lu kyang te la sen
Sorry.
te la sen kyang te wa yu
When it has a prefix, it's pronounced in the hard English.
Yete.
Dewa.
te wa.
No, see, check this out, okay? This is de,
Te
this is te. Okay, if there's a letter before it, it's a real English D. If there's no letter before it, it's a word it's a sound we don't have in English. It's te, ta, te. This is de, dewa. This is te.
So if it has the head letters, it always is a bit higher.
Any head letter. Not a pitch thing. It's not a pitch thing. It's a aspiration thing. Degree of aspiration. Okay.
yu te kang shena.
Sorry, I'm sorry to interrupt you. Hang on. I'm going to give you a big cursor. There we go. Okay. Te kanshina. Okay, just translate for me. Kazalala.
Some people.
Yes, some guys. Now, when you say they have this and they have that, in Tibetan you have to say kyang kyang. Kyang kyang. They have lu dewa
They have a happy body.
and they have sem dewa. Yeah, so now we have this combination. So how do I get both? Healthy and happy person. How do I get both? Okay.
So the kyang would be as well
Found their
as
life soul.
there instead of but.
It's really just both blah and blah. In Tibetan you have to say blah kyang. In English you say both blah and blah. Okay. Okay. And some languages are И как надо сделать, и так надо сделать. Да? In Russian also, I think. Okay, same. All right, there we go.
I don't like it.
And then in this sutra, we constantly have Dekashina.
Yeah, you may ask.
Yeah,
What is that? You may ask.
yeah. Is there people who are healthy and happy?
这是什么样的
You know,
业力
like, you got any examples for me? Okay, Dekashina. And he says, yeah, I got an example. Okay, here we go.
提拉扎扎冲
Who's got? Ben Kramer, you got the plane?
萨帕塞帕苏南 J 帕因得迪拉
Stop.
迪达 Z 贝呢抓脚
Gyal.
脚跑抽
Ch.
车扎提普鲁库瓦塔普森给
Probably.
森给
So we're all
中呢
Good.
推你让度中内楼抓 J
Yeah.
Get you.
给出龙的南洋群图拿拉类帕达特帕纳瓦三阳马牛
With an N. Myo.
Manyong.
Why makes it end to end?
牛谁serwa
She.
serwa tapuze
Yeah, good, not bad. Okay. You know these words, Dachomba. Enemy destroyer. Okay. Someone, give me 3 synonyms.
for all.
Worthy of.
Enemy destroyer,
Worth of offering.
Nirvana.
nirvana,
Of.
arhat. Yeah, okay. All the same thing. All the same thing. Okay. Has beat the enemy. Dachomba. You had sepa in your homework.
sepa we're not
Worn out. Good. Sakpa is Stanley's word.
Stained, defiled.
Yeah, by the way,
Ink.
there's a gross word, zakpa, which means for stuff to drip out of your body from your lower part of your body, okay? Zak. Aun zaga zak. And sak comes from that, okay? That which has zakt is called sak, if you're interested.
In Chinese, they translate it not particularly.
Yeah, good. Yeah, it means gross stuff that drips out of your body. Okay.
That's my text.
But that's a very important word in the Abhidharma. It is one of the most important words in the Abhidharma. In fact, we're going to do synonyms for it tomorrow, probably. Okay. Sakpa Sepa. But he finished his Sakpas, okay? And he went for Sunnam.
Some virtue.
Yeah, he did. This is not Sunyom, right? It's Sunnam. He did good deeds, Sunnam. Yeah, the director of our input center is called Sunnam. Her name is Sunnam. It's a popular name. She said good deeds. Yeah, Sunnam. He did it.
director 主管是这样
So what did he? What? And then what happened? Okay, he did good deeds. He did good karma. So what happened?
他做了好事
Perna,
做了好的业力
there was a king named Chuda.
Dharma Kirti.
Yeah, so now we got 3 Dharmakirtis.
At least.
Yeah, yeah. There's the one who's the logician.
我们有3
There's the one who is Suvarna Dvipa Guru. Okay, he's also called Dharmakirti. And apparently there was a king named Dharmakirti. Okay.
这位就是国王
Geshe-Lotar's house.
大臣
Say again?
There's a fourth. There's a kid at Geshe-Lotar's house also.
Okay.
Chida.
It means the fame of the Dharma. Kirti means fame. Chodaki. And then he had a son, a Pu. Okay, he had a Pu, which cannot be part of the Sanskrit name because of the genitive. Okay, yeah, he had a Pu. He had a son, and that son's name was Lukuva. And I looked, it's nowhere in the universe. Nobody has Lukuva. So it's either misspelled or you know, we have to check the Sanskrit, but okay, Tabu. And this is a famous expression. Senge, you know, if you're from Singapore. Okay, Singapore means land, town of the lions, and Senge is the Tibetan. It's a loan word from Singha. Okay, Senge. Dadok means to make the roar of the lion. And there's no context here, and there's no idea what he's talking about. Okay, it's a story, and we don't have the story anymore. But the lion roared. I take it to be the Buddha taught him, or something like that. But it could have been the lion roared and he ran in the house and he hit his head and he got enlightened. I don't know. All they say is the lion roared. Okay. Say again?
They're supposed to be space or something?
I'm sorry, what?
Why they write two syllables without a space?
Yeah, that's the loan word.
Oh, it's how they write it in Tibetan script. And it's stacked on the nga is stacked above the ka. You can split them. It's legal to take it and split it. But sometimes they'll just stack it up. And sometimes there's huge stack. Okay, so it breaks all the rules. It's a good question. He always asks good questions. Teni Raptu Chung, he Raptu Chung, yeah, he got ordained. And for Lo Gechu, for 80 years, Namyang in a negative, okay, if it comes with a negative ma, if Namyang comes with ma, it means never. Okay, he never, Nyongwa, experienced a nawa,
Sickness?
yeah, in his lepa.
In his brain.
Yeah, good. Nice. So lepa is an ancient word for brain. It means a headache. And he never had so much as a headache for 80 years. You know, a minor headache. You know, chungu. It might be chungu, it might be chungdu, okay? It often happens that, yeah, even a little. Chungu often gets corrupted to chungdu, okay? And they're both legal, so we don't know. But he never had even a 2-minute headache in his whole life as a monk for 80 years, okay? So I guess he's Semdewa and Ludewa.
Good body, good mind.
Yeah, he's, both. He's an example of both. Healthy, lives for 80 years, which in the old times is about twice the life expectancy. It used to be 40-year life expectancy. So 80 was really old. Okay. And he used to go around saying, I ain't got a headache. You see, Shesewa here means, I ain't had a headache in my whole life. And I'm 80. Okay. Dabute. Dabu is a response to Dekang Shina. You know, yeah, the question was, what would that be like? And we say, oh, it's like this guy. Okay, got it? All right.
Did you say nam-yang?
It means if it's accompanied by a verb.
It's all the way at the end of the sentence.
Yeah. And in fact, it's always negative, and you'll always find a ma after it. Okay.
Also like a underscoring just how much never it is.
Which one?
Yangma. Some Yangman, Yang.
Oh, even just. Even just a little. That yang means even just a little headache. Yeah. But this yang means never ever.
Okay.
I never ever had even a small headache. Okay, 2 yangs. Okay. And Ben Gami has to find Lukuba for us, okay?
We're gonna find that out.
And maybe he can find why the lion was roaring. Okay, Vimli, you got that? He's my subcontractor. I don't want to read all this stuff. Okay. This is a long one. I wonder if I can spit it up. For you. Would say that?
We know it's in Varanasi.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes I will go to Moni or Williams and look up all the kings of Varanasi. You know, that's the kind of thing I do to try to find these guys. And I couldn't find anything. It takes time. Okay, let's let somebody else. I thought Ina, where's Ina? She's not here. Do you want to try reading a little bit?
I can try.
Just try, and Chenzump's gonna yell at you. Okay? Generally, take the middle letter. And you don't know, no one ever taught you, and just try. She speaks like 10 languages already. Ukrainian, Russian, French, English. Which language are you gonna translate into? Which language are you most comfortable with? Yeah, okay, good. I like it. And I have a proposal, which I'll tell you in the next class, okay?
But I want to learn Tibetan.
Yeah, you're gonna learn Tibetan.
Get it.
Luckily, you're
What I'd like to do is get everyone to translate the list of the 108 books.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
And then we can start finding sponsors in Moskva and stuff.
Great.
We have a list of the books that, we're gonna create. Yeah, so she can help with the Russian. Anton is obviously gonna do a lot of Russian. The Chinese, we have to find somebody. I gave the Heart Sutra and Diamond Cutter Sutra commentaries to these two guys like 2 years ago, but nothing happened.
60 pages in the last one.
Okay, I'm just threatening you, okay? You understand?
Tank is moving.
Okay. All right, here we go. Go slow. Ina.
But it should be.
Deyang.
Down,
Okay, Chinzum, you're on.
you,
Loud.
Vara, Vara, Na, Sir.
Now, if you really want to be correct, Sanskrit has a whole row that we don't have where you curl your tongue. It's called retroflex. That is why Indians sound like that. Because if you turn your tongue back and you try to talk, you will sound like an Indian. So, Vara Nasir, Nasir. And in Tibetan, we use a small letter. So, Na means retroflex. Twist your tongue back. Vara Nasir. Vara Nasir. What's the old name of Varanasi? Kashi. Okay, like Xi'an has Chang'an. Varanasi used to be called Kashi. And we're going to meet Kashi soon. Okay, go ahead. Get used to being interrupted by Geshe Michael.
They might be different.
Nice. Song.
Song, Shi,
Low tone. Sheep.
You, Pa, Na,
Nice. Keep going.
Gyao, Ge, Lok, Par, De, Sel, Nyan, Ki, Ge, Gendun, Dan, Che, Pa, Le.
Yeah, now when you see the percentage sign, that's the correction I made. So ignore it. Don't say len, say lana.
Lana,
Yeah.
Be,
Now wait.
Wei, So,
So.
Small, Suman,
Yeah, an becomes n. Semen.
Suman, Chu,
Pull away.
Dan, Dra,
Good.
Chong,
Good.
La,
Good.
Rura, Chu, Tuve, Le, Ki, Nam, Par, Min, Pa, Denad, Me, Dened, Me, Chin, De, Wei,
Nice.
Chok, Dok,
Topo.
Che sun pa tabute ganzakde nilupian de la sem pian de wow.
Yay! That's your first one, but not your last one. Okay, Ngun,
Before.
in days gone by,
In days of yore.
you know, long ago, okay, in the place called Varanasi, in Varanasi land, $50 per, and you cannot look it up.
Incense?
Damn! How'd you know that?
That's
How'd you beat the human dictionary?
buying incense at Sarah.
Okay, I got it.
It was my,
Okay.
it was my Slumdog Millionaire moment.
Okay, pu means incense, and it's a rare word, but apparently not rare enough. Song means a seller, so putsong is an incense seller. Sheik nails it down, an incense seller. To Kyopana, when he was an incense seller, when somebody was an incense, Kyopana means in a rebirth as an incense seller. Okay. Sangye, the Buddha, Lopad Pesel is a name of a former Buddha. Okay. Here's his name, Shraddha Vipana. Okay.
Clear.
I assume. Well, that's Depaloka. That's Depalopa means lost their faith. It's a bad word. But he's Selwadat.
Got away. Remove.
He's the guy who removes loss of faith. His name is Mr. Remover of Loss of Faith. Okay, and that's that Buddha's name. Okay. And he's one of the 7 famous Buddhas, but you know, who knows. So anyway, and he had with him a Gendon,
A sangha of listeners.
good disciples. Here Nyenta means disciples. Okay. You owe me 50. Or you can answer another question. Okay. Okay, we'll try to find you one. So to that Buddha and to his followers, okay, to his community, Sumin, okay, there you go, $50. Yeah. Okay.
So then he fixed them?
Well, Sumen literally means fixing medicine, but it's just another word for medicine. Okay. Where, Jigme, what's the famous use of this so? This is past tense.
I have no idea.
Sojong. To fix your vows. Okay. Sojong. Okay. Yeah. I have to break some vows today. Simen.
No, we're not Christians.
Really?
Medicine for Nawa.
Sickness.
Yeah, sickness medicine. Pull.
He spit it out.
No, that's put.
Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah, perfect.
No,
He
That's-
used it.
that's pull de Jungwa.
Yeah.
Very, very famous. Pull.
Offered it.
Make offering. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so he offered medicine to this Buddha and to his disciples. Okay, all right. And he met a
Arhat.
arhat,
Arura.
and he poured him arura, miro balan. It's some kind of,
It's
it's a fruit resembling olives.
like harataki or something.
It's a medicinal thing that looks like an olive in India. Okay, very famous. Arura, arura. It's like what do they call it? Ganda. What's that stuff you eat?
Ginseng.
It's ganda something. People eat it nowadays. I eat it. Anyway, it's a medicine made from a plant. Okay, that looks like an olive, called myrobalan in English. Okay. Yeah, you can look it up. Okay, Urura Pu, there's probably a common name, offered him this medicine, and Namamimba. We have this downstairs this week. It's one of the 6 kinds of causes from the Abhidharma, and it's this is the one called ripening cause. Yeah, Vipaka, which came into Kuchina as cooking. Yeah, Pavak. Okay, number mimba. They, because of the ripening of that karma, he's name
His sickness.
He's free of sickness.
free of sickness. Nice. He never got sick, and he always felt they were choked.
Incredible happy.
Supreme happiness.
Yeah. Tobal. He used to go around saying, I feel great and I feel happy. Super happy. Okay?
Look like that.
And here's the punchline. What?
These people.
That kind of person.
Who's both
Yeah, good. Keep going.
Happy in the body
in body and happy in mind.
Yeah. Healthy in body and happy in the mind. Okay? We're still on that karma. We're still on that karma. Now we have another mu. We have another combination, possible combination. And we're getting there, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Actually, it is neither. Okay, go. Who else can we make suffer? Christina Kasuka, are you ready?
Le gang dang dang
Wait, who's Ben Kramer, you got the plane?
le
Get this gang, because gang means balloon or bladder. Kong means person.
That's a hard low K.
Kong. Okay.
le gang dang dan na
Dan.
dan na kang sak lu
Sock.
kyang
Kong sock.
kang sak lu kyang mi de la sem kyang vi de wa yo de
Te.
de
Te.
te te kong shena
Yeah.
Yay. Le Kandan Dana means
Both the individual and what.
Who has this karma?
it means what kind of karma you gotta have to.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all. What kind of karma you gotta have to. Okay, Le Kandan Dana. Having which karma do you. Okay. A person's lu is mide
Neither their body
and their sem is mide.
yeah, both suck.
Yeah, they're not healthy and they're not happy. Okay, what's the karma? How do you get that karma? Dr. Wu's book is just a list of karma. The whole book is a list of karma, and Seiji's book is a list of karma, written 1,000 years later, 2,000 years later.
1500?
1500's correct. And anyway, somebody in Austria, in Europe, offered to sponsor a translator if they will translate a book about what do I have to do to be healthy, what do I have to do to be happy, what do I have to do to be not get sick, what do I have to do. He wants a list of karmas. He's a car dealer. He's very smart. He sells Audis, right? Yeah, he's very smart. He says, Gisela, don't give me this DCI stuff. Just give me a list of the karmas. And I'll pay. I'll pay for it. And he's paying a good salary. Okay. No kyang mine. Okay. Here we go. Who else can I pick on? Jigme, you want to take a shot?
Yes, sure.
Okay, pay attention, Vivian, because you're up.
Dila susei kewo
Oh, who's got the plane? Sugeng?
sunama shepa dog rigdan gyuki gudam se komdan drawa shinki kim giwa dark year day.
Okay, cool. First of all, sosokewo.
Those are somebody who's missed.
Yeah, this is the opposite of an arya, a non-arya. Okay. It could mean normal person, but it's probably a non-arya here. Okay. Sosokewo. Sunamache.
It didn't make much virtue.
They didn't do virtue.
Yeah, good. And that person will be Tewa.
Separated.
Yeah, will not possess. And then there's a list. Rik. Rik here means good family.
Family.
Good family. What's a Rigna?
The 5 Buddha families.
5 Buddha families. So Rik means here, high family. Yeah? They will not be born into a high family. Gyuki ke. I don't know this expression, and I'll have to check the Sanskrit. But it seems to mean clothing, good clothing. They won't get good clothing. I don't know why it says cute, Or could be kosar, which we had yesterday. It could be a position, of the family line. It could be that. We have to check the Sanskrit. Maybe Christina can follow the Sanskrit next time and just spit it out for us. Sekom.
Hunger and thirst. Food
Food and drink. Okay. Nice food. Pellegrino. Okay. Tewa. They don't have it. Okay. Shengi Kim Gyua. Gyua Kundu Gyua in Ben Kramer's text meant.
Kundu Gyua. Nah.
Come on.
Okay then.
Stay or something.
Vrajika.
Of course, Gyu means a course in the start.
Yeah, it means who have to run around.
Yeah.
So this means they have to go to others' houses and ask, you guys got any,
Food and drink.
Yeah. Okay. So it means they have to run around to other people's house and ask them for stuff. Yete. So now we're going to get an example. So gang, you want to show off? I like it. I see.
Actually, we're out of time. We're 4 minutes over.
Okay. Later.
He's ready.
I love listening to Sugar.
Stop
You can
TV.
read my text.
No, thank you.
Alright, look at that.
Gosh, trying to be nice.
Yeah, I'd like to welcome our guest again. Thank you for coming. And what are the 3 things we're looking for from them? They're going to make a life tool. And
Fancy name.
number 1 is going to have a cute name, like bad mind, bad body. Second thing,
Practical.
it has to be usable. People can use it. Okay. Number 3, accurate, authentic. It has to be really come from the ancient books. Don't make up something. Okay. Those 3 things we want. Normal people can use it. It's real. It comes from the real book. And it has a sexy name and a sexy picture. Those go together. Okay. 1 page, not more than 1 page. And give it to me before the end of the term. And I will check it in my next lifetime. Thank you for coming. Okay. All right. Take a break. Oh, sorry. Puki Jushin Metotam Rira Vingshin Yende Gempadi Sangye Shingdu Mikde Uargi Jokun Nanda Shinla Chuparsho Idam Guru Radna Mandala Kamyatayami Dikevokun Sunam Yeshe Tsotsoshin Sunam Yeshe Lechowe Damba Kuni Topasho Shogishmu